I'm Bethany Wright with GWToday.com, and I'm here speaking with students about the recent armed robbery on campus. So ladies, tell me a little bit about your initial reaction when you heard about the armed robbery on campus.
Well, my initial reaction was, what, Gardner Webb? This doesn't happen here, because, you know, we all have this feeling of safety at Gardner Webb that's really not intruded, so it was a big surprise.
I was really scared. I didn't know what was going on.
And do you think Gardner Webb handled it pretty well, or do you think there's some things that they could probably improve on in the future?
I think, you know, this is probably not, doesn't occur a lot, so I think they handled it pretty well, but I think obviously there's room for improvement. I think the Bradford messages that were sent out, I mean, it was an armed robbery, there's a gun on a college campus. I think more needs to be done.
Yeah.
I agree. And we got the Bradford messages like half an hour later after it happened. We heard from our RA that, so if we didn't live with the RA, we wouldn't have found out.
So can you tell me a little bit about your initial reaction when you heard about the armed robbery on campus?
I was actually kind of stressed out because as an RA, you're responsible for your entire building. When you get a situation like that, you're constantly having to talk to your residents, be in communication with your residents, and so it was kind of stressful for me because I am responsible for getting that initial word out and having people stay in their rooms or their apartments and keeping their doors locked. So yes, I was panicking about, yes, there was a man running around with a gun, but I think my initial response was I have to keep my residents safe.
A little bit about your initial reaction when you heard about the armed robbery on campus.
Honestly, I really thought it was a joke at first. Me and all my roommates didn't even think it was that serious. Because you get one little text message and you're thinking, who would rob a dorm room at Gardner Webb? So initially it was just a joke and was really not taking that serious.
And do you think Gardner Webb handled the situation really well?
So I think Gardner Webb, as you hear and everything, I think it could have been handled a little better. I think they were very okay and well about letting students know that there was armed robbery out. Do I think that it's okay that they're still out there and not been apprehended? No, I don't think that's okay.
Can you tell me a little bit about your initial reaction when you heard about the armed robbery?
Well, at first I did this. What? Somebody got robbed. And then after about 10 or 15 seconds, I really didn't care anymore. It mattered for the police to handle, not the students. What is us regular students gonna do about it besides tweet it?
Has it really changed your outlook on anything?
I'm 6'8", 210. Ain't nobody gonna harm me around here.
All right, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.